All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My oh my, look at AMD, another pullback today, potentially another buying opportunity for the longs. Pulled back 3.73%. Let's take a look at the 5-day chart. It was trading at 144. It pulled all the way back to 127. That's 11%. You can see it on the top. 11.5% pullback in 5 days. On the 1-month chart, continuing to pull back, and on the last 3 months this stock has really sold off from a high of 174.98, has pulled back 27%. Is this a buying opportunity? Who knows? But look at the channel. This is a shorter's dream. Every time you get a pump, you should be looking to short this, and this is the trend right now until it breaks out. As you can see, it's been pulling just like this and then selling off. If you're going to take a long position, I don't think now is the time. I think we wait for one more day of potential sell-off. Looking at the year to date, where I see consolidation is just by lining up this area of consolidation right here. Also right here. But you got to wait for a reversal sign. I mean, this is buying and praying that it's going to reverse. So I'm assuming in this zone area is where we're looking. If you zoom in over here, you had 132 that broke earlier today down to about one, like this peak here is around 122. And zooming out, it consolidated in this 125 to 122 range. And then the last big green bar was right here when it traded around 121.183. I can imagine some longs are going to be trying to enter around this level. Tomorrow, I may be a potential buyer of AMD. I just want to take a look at the news a little bit more. Had some very nice selling pressure coming down. And I think you're going to see some longs take a stab at this if we can break below 128. And as you can see here, just looking at the stock on the daily right now, trading the after hours around 128 right now. It's 127.07 was the low. I definitely would just keep an eye on it. If I buy this, it's going to be below that 127, hopefully tomorrow, around 124 to 123, as close as I can to this mark, because that was the only spot. If I get rid of this just so you can see it, that was the only spot where we had that nice green volume bar coming up. But you definitely got to follow stop loss if it breaks 122. Intel, this stock has just sold off. Year to date looks terrible, down $53 all the way down to 20. I mean, if you look at that on just a historical range right there, I mean, that's down almost 60%, which is awful. Definitely be careful. Just watch for 18. I think where you're going to get a potential bounce is 19.5. Right in this range right here, 19.5. Next, looking at NVDA, I definitely would just take a look at this one. It's approaching another layer of support, but I just want you to see something. The trend channel has broke, so I would not expect this to really get a huge bounce here. This could just be, it's the end of the year, we're taking profits here, but you had your support here around 132, had your support here around 132, and now it looks like NVIDIA potentially is going to test that as well. Just looking at it, it went to 133.8 as low of day today. And just looking at the 1 month, I would imagine you'd get some buyers around this 130 flat area, probably stopping out these 132s, coming down to 130. So I definitely just be weary, because when you look at the semiconductors as a whole, just the ETF, it has broke its pattern and it is in this sell-off period right now. So definitely be cautious and follow a stop loss.